EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the Bayou State. The Who Dat chant ringing behind us as we are ready for football at Caesars Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the New Orleans Saints. On that visitor's sideline, you get a look at the Washington head coach. His guys got the season started on the right foot, a home victory in the season opener. On the other sideline, it is the head coach of the Saints. His team also winners in their opener, so a couple of 1-0 teams doing battle here. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee, and off we go on EA Sports. This one taken at the Southern. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in second. Season in the NFL.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down at the 28-yard line.
They'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Johnny Newton. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. What can they do here? This is third and forever. Now, this looks like a design run. They'll try to run for it. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down.
2-yard gain.
And a nice job there defensively on third down, not overcommitting to their pass rush. Having a plan for this quarterback as a designed runner, they're able to stop him short of the first down.
So that'll bring up fourth down, and that'll bring on Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Back deep to receive, the explosive Cavante Turpin. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. They are led by a former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
Sometimes you can just see a player who is clearly playing in what they call the zone, right? Mike, last week when we went back and watched, I mean, whether he was throwing touchdowns or scoring with his legs, the defense just simply didn't have an answer for him. He was arguably the best player on the field, regardless of position. If he's able to continue to do that here, he's going to be a tough group to beat.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Still first down.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. He'll get a couple of yards back, but it will be second and long. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Throwing on second down, Daniel. He'll check this down to the running back. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here now, 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Sacks are drive killers. There is no greater correlation between a defense getting off the field and the ability to rush the quarterback. And when they come on 3rd down, that number just goes up.
On 4th down, they'll turn to Ryan Stonehouse here to punt. Back deep for the Saints, it's Rashid Shaheed. And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and take. The Saints offense going to take over now for the second time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. They're going to go right back to Kamara. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. They'll mark him up at the 39-yard line.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for the Saints. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
This one tapped forward on the pop pass. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
Out of bounds at his own 48-yard line. A gain of 9.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And, oh, they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. And he's going to be close to that 1st down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Going up top. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Here's a design run. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's Rigoberto Sanchez now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Commanders' offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. So, Greg, this offense comes on the road here in week 2. Look, road games are so hard in the NFL, but it's nice to hit the road coming off a win at home.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, It's amazing how winning creates more winning. It kind of has an ability to kind of build on itself. It's a snowball effect. So when you're winning, you're feeling good, everything moves. And all of a sudden, you start losing, and you start questioning everything about your approach. So the key in the NFL is win or lose, you're on to the next game. And it's the team's ability to start fresh every single week, regardless of the previous week's outcome. Those are the teams that find themselves in position of the playoffs down the stretch.
Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that'll set up fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Now, fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. And so far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, they've punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. It's the tight end Henry in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Pass caught right side by Henry. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second down at the 19-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up
on third down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. The Commanders come up with it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Washington. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Johnny Newton. What a quarter this has been. Already his 3rd sack of the game.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
On comes the punter now, as he is on to punt for New Orleans. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready for this next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Commanders.
Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Now Daniels. Out wide. It's McLaurin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Terry McLaurin. A gain of 11 on it.
One quarter in the books. It's the Commanders with the early lead. More from New Orleans after this. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. To the ground, a first down run. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Kool-Aid McKinstry up to make the tackle. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 7. Here's Daniel. On target, got it to McLaurin. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Washington.
Off the zone read, Daniels going to hang on to it. The defense not fighting. They stay at home, and they tackle him for no gain.
On the stop.
2nd and 10.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second down. At the Saints.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Open right side is a Okonkwo. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Washington.
And the Commanders' first down.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. It is 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down at the 8-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
He'll run the sneak. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he's got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Robinson. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Robinson, the ball carrier. Brought down just shy of the goal.
A little closer. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown, Washington.
That his first touchdown of the new year.
And this is where the threat of run just opens up everything else in your offense, especially when you have a premier back lined up behind center. And this is one of those cases where the defense is so worried about how do we stop this ground game. They don't have enough guys to account for everyone in the passing game, and results in an easy touchdown.
Makes the score. Commanders 14. Saints nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense ready to take over possession of the football. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. Despite a nice juke, we're going to get a yard to show for it. 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line. A gain of a yard.
He'll drop to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
That's good for a Saints.
On the ground, it's Kamara. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, has been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
He'll look to throw. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. Get about 6 before he's taken down. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. He's got his man, right side. It's complete. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
That's good for a Saints. First down.
They'll run. It's Kamara. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll go again here with Kamara. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's taken in. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down. He'll buy time left. And he is going to have the Saints first down. They needed 4, they got 8. And it results in a new set of downs.
I think this decision clearly comes to the fact that this head coach, he has a ton of confidence in his quarterback, understanding he's going to make the right decision in the right moment. And in this case, starts out as a passer, quickly decides to turn into a runner. He's able to pick up the first down.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
I think here offensively, they got to go in at halftime and regroup. The play caller, the offensive line coach, the quarterback, they got to make sure they're on the same page. It just doesn't seem like they're all communicating the pass protection assignments the right way, because he continues to end up on his back.
That one is good. And the Saints get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
An 8-yard gain.
Throwing is Daniels. Taking off, and Daniels will slide to a stop. Wise move as a young quarterback. That's how you stay around and become a vet. He picked up the first down.
First down, Washington.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Daniels now on first down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds. On second down, it's Daniels. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot that they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. He's got his tight end. That's a come close. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
The Washington first down.
Throwing again, Daniels. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout, as that'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Now it's 2nd and 1. To the air again is Daniels. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just... line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Cardinals. It's the Emmitt Smith Bowl for those of you of a certain age. And this is Kyler Murray. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Cardinals get their first win of the year, and they had to earn it, too. They get the road victory. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the Seahawks quarterback. He went for more than 300 yards passing, including this, one of his 3 touchdowns through the air. The Seahawks are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's Bucky Irving. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Bucs even up their record at 1-1 as they get the win here. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Commanders' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They built them for themselves here. We'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 31, here's 2nd and 4. Daniels now going to look to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Commanders
now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and
10. Daniels going to throw again. A toss left side caught by his running back. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Carl Granderson. He's pinned to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Really nice job here in the second half for this defense to come out and make a play. That last sack's going to go a long way to getting off the field, getting the offense the ball back, and see if they can chip away.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Saints offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. That's to the left side, caught by Noel. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Kamara. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. We'll try and run for this with Kamara. Kamara got a 1st down, still going. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Now, faking the give. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing now from the gun. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now 3rd
Shaheed in motion. Throwing now on 3rd and long. Got it into the hands of Olave. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
And a pretty good punt there. Fair catch taken right around the 11-yard line. The Commanders' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got it! And he's going to take this one all the way! 87 yards! Touchdown, Washington! Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Commanders move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Saints 3.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. The return starts from the 5, and he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Saints offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Shaheed in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Complete. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
That's good for a Saints.
Now Kamara. And he gave one man the slip and going to take this one forward. Pick up a 3. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. All right, here with Kamara. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he's going to have the Saints 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Charbonnet. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire...
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. The Saints lining up in punt formation. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. Fair catch signaled and taken at about the 18-yard line. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 26-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Commanders first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Washington.
On the give, it's Robinson. And he'll get this up to the 44. With Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
9 yards. And the Washington first down.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
And he'll get this to the 43-yard line. That's Mekhi Blackman there for the stop.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's
on 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. That's McLaurin open on the left side. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
A gain of 7. First down, Washington.
A gift, and here comes Robinson. Ooh, well, now you see him, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 4. They'll throw with Daniels. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
That big boy was moving, Mike. That was impressive. I mean, it's not easy to bring down this quarterback in any situation, but to hawk him down from his interior defensive line spot nearly out by the sideline, that's beyond impressive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. Bates' kick is good. And the Commanders add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Left side into the hands of Olave. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
He'll drop to throw. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And he's going to get this close to a first down, but he's out of bounds a yard short, and that's going to make it 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. Open right side is Okonkwo. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Gain of 15. First down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throw on the run is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
3-yard gain on the play.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one taken at the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Kayvon Thibodeau, former 5th overall pick, in there to drop him.
Been a largely forgettable performance from this offense up until this point, Mike. I mean, these sacks, they just continue to stop so many of their drives throughout the entire game. And then you look up at the scoreboard, and it pretty much reflects that here in the 4th quarter.
3rd and a long way to go. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
There's Terry McLaurin and the Commanders' offense heading out for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that contact. It'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit. The entire defense, even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Robinson on first down and more. And he will score. Brian Robinson. Touchdown, Washington. It's his third touchdown on the year. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all offseason long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Saints offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
The ball comes out. And fortunately, a Saint was able to get on it quick, so they're going to keep the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. And before this drive starts, we'll take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and short, and it's Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This offensive line has to do a better job, Mike, of communicating the protection pre-snap, especially on these key 3rd downs. The blitz overwhelms them from the jump, and now they're picking their quarterback off the ground.
Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This from 45 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Commanders will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Saints offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
is caught out wide on the RPO. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
He'll look to throw. That is caught by Washington. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
A 7-yard gain.
They'll look to throw again. Left side, he's got Henry. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. On 2nd down, here's a run with Charbonnet. He's got it. That's a first down up across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
That's good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, 3rd and long. Back to throw. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Saints will punt this one away. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Commanders' offense and running back Brian Robinson on the field for their next drive. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 19-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
The play clock down to 0. And this not the best of sequences. Task now a really tough one. 3rd and very long. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
17 yards. And the Commanders' first down.
So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They get the victory here, away from home, to run their early season record to 2-0. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.